A lot of our viewers always ask me, what is the big difference between, you know, a toy and an RC vehicle?
Like a hobby grade vehicle.
Yeah, like a hobby grade vehicle.
Okay, here's the main.
Because they're both RC, but
they both are RC. One comes, you know, under $100. You can buy at a big box store, or the hobby grade stuff you buy at a hobby store is quite different. So here's the difference. Most of the stuff that you get from a big box store is obviously going to be less money. Most of it will come with a transmitter that will interfere, so you can't buy multiple toys. And for, like, if you say you have a brother and sister in the house and the parents are buying, or just two friends like me and you are buying two vehicles, if we bought the same vehicle for $100 from a big box store or a flea market or anywhere like that, they might interfere with each other, and also parts and durability. Let's just say a lot of people buy these toys and within 2 weeks or a week the toy's already broken.
now with the hobby grade stuff, what can you do, like if you do break something?
On this model, actually from Taxxas right here, this model is about approximately $200 in Canadian value, approximately. What's nice about Taxxas now, all their stuff is waterproof. You can't actually go in through the snow and mud and dirt and wet grass. That's one advantage of it. Two is the part support. Parts you can't get for the other toy grade quality stuff. With the hobby grade stuff you can. Usually in the box you'll have an exploded view, like pictures right here. You'll have a couple of pages, so it'll be a breakdown of the front of the car, then the rear of the car, and then the center, and then maybe the electronic parts. Okay. So you can replace every single screw and nut. One of the common things, if you do smash into something really aggressively hard with a model like this that actually goes 60 kilometers an hour right out of the box, if you do break a piece like this, you can either replace it with the plastic piece, which is in the parts diagram, or you can buy the upgraded version in aluminum right here for maybe about $12 to $15, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, so that's not bad.
A lot of the hobby grade manufacturers keep the same parts, and that you can always get parts for many years down the road. A lot of customers come to me after 2 years of not using a vehicle, and they say, Alex, well, I broke this, but it's a 2-year-old model. You probably don't have anything in stock. I say, oh, you bought a good hobby grade quality product. I have the manual over here. Don't worry, we'll get you those parts. A piece like this, if the aluminum pieces have maybe been discontinued even after 2 years, we probably will still be able to get and order the plastic piece, and then your $200 model doesn't go in the garbage like the $100 toy grade that does right after, you know, you get it 2 weeks later.
And quality-wise, obviously this is a better vehicle. Even if you don't break anything, you're dealing with a better quality.
Much better.
And I could actually even pick this up and look, watch, and we'll get the cameraman on this, and I could actually take it and just boom.
And that's it.
Most of those toys.
If you did that for the $100 toy, you might as well be throwing it right into that garbage can.
Right into the garbage can, exactly.
Even with the tires that come stock on here, a lot of people say, well, you know what, Alex, I just race on the road all the time with my friends. Can I just get street tires? We have street slicks for it.
Say I did want to go into sand with it. Are there tires available that are strictly made for sand?
For sure. You know what's really cool about the hobby stuff that's not with the toy grade stuff is there's so many options. You did say you wanted sand tires, something. We do have paddle tires for the sand. And replacement even shocks. You can upgrade the shocks so you can adjust the shocks to make it tighter so the suspension doesn't bottom out. Titanium parts, graphite parts, stock parts, aluminum parts.
It's endless. Exactly. And then once again, if we get back to the toy version,
nothing, throw it in the garbage.
There's nothing.
Throw it in the garbage.
Nothing.
Definitely get a hobby grade quality. And I always tell the parents or even friends, you know, you don't spend $100 at Christmas one time and a birthday. Some parents want the aunts and uncles to go in on a present. So both of them buy something of good quality, and then they have no fear that they're going to get rid of it or it's going to break 2 weeks later, like most of the big box store stuff does. It just breaks, and it's not hobby grade quality.
There you go, folks. Have fun. Get out to a hobby store and check out some of this great stuff. Okay, we're here today with Andrew Condor. Nice to meet you.
Hey, nice
Andrew.
to meet you too.
Now, the controversy has always been, what is the big difference between, like, say, a toy, a model like this, and a real RC vehicle, like a plane like we have behind us?
Well, there's lots of differences, actually. Something like this, basically a kid's going to be able to look at, be able to read the history on and enjoy in his room. When you look at an RC model like this, basically it's something they can take outside, they can fly it. It goes exceptionally fast. Something like this can fly up to about 60 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour, yep. It's battery operated. It has a very good range, and of course you can buy spare parts if something does happen to it.
Oh, so there's a lot of spare parts available. But obviously a jet like this is not recommended for a beginner. You probably start off with something a little easier. But it just goes to show folks that RC is all about learning, and learning things all about, you know, technology. You're learning a little bit about the radio, Andrew. You're learning about physics of flying and everything. And it's a skilled thing that you're right into.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks a lot, Andrew. Thanks for the
my
great
pleasure.
info.